I got your channel up. It'll show up, right?
Yeah, we're streaming. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are back on Upper Mississippi River Valley, and today we're not going to be plowing. Today we're going to be mixing up some liquid fertilizer, and also we're going to be spreading some liquid fertilizer. So I got Rockhound with me once again.
Hey everybody.
Oh, there he is over there. And we brought in a couple nice, couple of Rockhound's private collection here.
Oh yeah.
We got his pretty sweet looking Kenworth. Decked out in patriotic flair.
Yeah, we got did the repaint job on it.
We got a pretty cool hood emblem there.
Yeah.
Oh,
and on top of the cab.
And on top of the cab, and then on the sides.
Yeah, the mural on the side.
And then a man after my own heart. We got ourselves.
Oh yeah.
We got ourselves the Smokey and Bandit. It's not Smokey and Bandit. Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, Smokey and Bandit.
Logo, or not logo, but mural on the side of our tipper here.
Tipper, yep.
We won't be using the tipper for a while, but
no, we just wanted to debut it. This is the first time it's been aired, so I've been playing around with it on my own, and I wanted to show it to y'all. Hope y'all like it.
Hey Eli, how you doing? So
we're
gonna be using this Flegel fertilizer mixer. This is a Farmer Andy mod. You can find this over at PCSG. And we've got the mixer here, and then we've got big old bags of fertilizer mix, nitrum. I'm not really sure what nitrum is, other than it's a fertilizer mix. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to take, I don't know if Rockhound wants to grab in this telehandler.
Sure.
What I need is basically we're going to take 4 bags of the mix.
Okay.
And we're going to put in the back of this tanker. So I'm going to open the back port.
So you need 4 of these bags.
Yep. In fact, I'll just go ahead and see if I can back this up closer to you. So since we're going to be using
them up on the bottom, right? Or you
no,
grab them from the top.
Just use the loop.
Gotcha.
It probably makes sense to start on this other side. Hey, Grand Thumb, how are you doing? Yeah, you need to get your forks in the little loophole.
Well, they're sideways.
I know. Start on the other side.
Oh, okay.
It'll be easier.
Gotcha.
Over here. So we got. I'm using this old classic Farmall 806 to tote around the fertilized tanker. It's because on the farm that I grew up on, we would use this exact tractor to actually spray liquid fertilizer, so I thought it was a bit appropriate for me, for nostalgia purposes, to use this thing. And I have to say, this dash looks pretty much spot on. Other than I wish it had, well, the non-working fuel gauge is about accurate too, because I don't think I've ever seen a tractor with a functioning fuel gauge.
No.
You just kind of guess how much fuel you think you need, and there you go. Alright, so you see the open port back here?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yep, just put that over there and you'll see it start to flow in. I don't think you're over it yet. There we go.
There it goes. Gotcha. Oh. First time I've used this, so y'all bear with me, okay?
So this is a pretty cool thing. But the reason we're using that is that it's a heck of a lot cheaper to mix our own fertilizer than it is to buy it. That's for sure.
Cool.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to show them in the store what's going on. So it's under miscellaneous. So we have to buy the mixer. So the mixer is $35,000, but we can mix up 20,000 liters of fertilizer.
You say we need 4 of these, right?
Yep. And the pallets, under pallets, we have the big bag nitro mix. It's $280. So if you need 4 of these, that's basically around $1,000-ish. And for $1,000-ish, you can mix up 20,000 liters of fertilizer. Fabio asked if I've been playing on Crossroads. I have not been playing on Crossroads. I did a video on Crossroads, but I haven't played on it. So once we add our dry mix here, then we're going to run over and add some water and basically mix up our fertilizer.
Cool.
We're going to mix it up, and then in here we've got 2 of the Road Train Pack AR trucks hooked up to the Amazon AR sprayer, and we're going to use this to spray our fields. This sprayer holds 20,000 liters of spray, of fertilizer. So that's why we're using this thing. We've got a big capacity tank here. It doesn't have the greatest reach. I think the reach is only 24 meters, but the fact that we hold 20,000 liters means we don't have to fill it up near as often.
That's true.
So we're going to fill up each of those tanks, and then we also have over here, you probably already saw, we have a liquid tanker that we're going to fill up with liquid fertilizer. So we're going to put 60,000 liters of liquid in this bad boy, and
cool.
We'll be able to fill up our trucks with this out in the field, and that should be about all the fertilizer we need for quite a while.
This is number 3, boss.
All right. So Fabio asked, do you know where you sell silage bales on Crossroads? I do not remember where you do that at. I'm sorry. I would think that there would be, it should be wherever, well, you should definitely be able to do it at the BGA. But to do it at the BGA, you have to basically use a telehandler or a front loader or something to basically drop them in the Silo King. But they should go wherever the hay, straw, and grass sell point is. Hey Henry, how are you doing? So the big unknown for me is I don't know if I can fill the sprayer directly from the mixer, or if we're going to have to go from the mixer to the tank and then to the sprayer.
We're fixing to find out.
Because I think the mixer here doesn't have an overload function. We got Duck Zorly in the house. How you doing, Duck Zorly? All right. Oh. So I've got over here, I put down a, I don't really know where the water is on this map at this point. So I put a placeable water fill point down here that I have modded up to make free water. Oops. So we're going to go ahead and fill this up. And you'll see the logo down there has changed to a liquid fertilizer and a little cup of something. And it basically keeps flashing wrong mix on me. So when we get to the magic level, which is where we are now, as you see the F1 menu has a mixing range. When we get to the magic level, it changes icons and it now says liquid fertilizer.
Cool.
So we just keep on filling. If you jump on the tractor and do F1, you'll see the mix ratio. I'm gonna go jump in a truck and see if we can fill from there.
Nice. I like that. Hey, Doug Zorly. Good day. Cool.
Alright, we full?
Yes, sir.
Alright, let's see it's full. Alright, let's see if I can fill from it. I don't know if I can. Sport tractor don't have quite the power to pull 20,000 liters of liquid.
Oh no.
She's struggling, but she got her done. All right, pull up underneath that and see if I can fill you up. All right, see if you can fill. Oh wait, it's filling.
Is it?
I'm
Yes,
dumping.
it is.
I'm
Yes,
dumping.
it is.
You're getting okay.
Cool.
All right.
Excuse me.
Turn off this truck. Apparently, you didn't good day long enough.
Good day.
You have to add a long. You have to add some southern twang to the Y.
Good day, y'all.
I don't know.
That better?
Duck, if you want to come into the voice chat in Discord, you're free to do so.
Excuse me.
All right. Hey, country girl, how are you doing?
Hello, country girl.
Oh, he says don't ever yaw with it.
Oh my God.
Why not? Why not, y'all? Oh, mate would work, but y'all don't work. Apparently, they don't yaw in Australia. They just roll.
What's up, mate? All right, we are at 15.8. I believe I'm in your truck.
Oh, did you want yaw?
Yeah. That's what I picked last time, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Don't matter to me, they both spray. Mine is full. Well, the red one's full. I'm gonna pull the other one over here and get it full.
Oh, I was hoping I could do 2 bags at once. Oh well.
Can't do 2 at once.
It didn't want to. Oh, what the heck happened there?
I've got the red truck following the Chevrolet.
All right. Oh, we're supposed to good day Cobber, whatever that means.
Good day, Cobber. Works better.
Apparently.
Good day, mate.
We got Fred in the house. Hey, Fred, how you doing? He's a fellow
Hi,
Australian. It's Friday afternoon for them.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
I wish it was Saturday afternoon. I'd be home from work and done for a day and a half.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's right.
We'll need to fill that with water still.
Oh, it's not. It's empty already. Gotcha.
Yeah, because you put 20,000 liters of fertilizer in it.
Right.
What the heck is going on? Oops. There we go.
I moved it up a little bit for you.
Oh no!
Oh, dude. Oh, strong man.
Yeah, I had to set it back on. Set it back right.
Yeah, so you can pick it up.
So this telehandler is over on the mod hub now. It was just put up there a couple of weeks ago.
Cool.
I had used this mod. I had downloaded it from the the guy that did the team that did its website.
Right.
And they had tweaked it a bit so that it would go in on console.
Cool.
We did do an adjustment duck to run at 5 or run at 10x, but there's a little issue with 10x, and that is that in multiplayer I can't do Alt-N to skip nights for seasons. So we were in basically pitch black night the other day trying to plow, and for the sake of our sanity and for the sake of everyone watching the stream, we wanted to get to daylight. So the only way I could do that was to bump to 120. Oh man, I lost it again. Was to bump to 120 speed, and when you bump to 120 speed, you can't get back to 10 until you exit the game. And then you have to go in and re-edit the XML file. And I forgot to do that. So we're running 5x speed for tonight's stream.
Fertilizer says it's 100%.
Yeah, it's 100% of... That's the guy on Follow Me, he's 100%.
I'm looking at the mix ratio in the F1 menu.
Oh, it's 100% probably nitrum.
Yeah.
Alright, so there should be one more.
Well, it's full red bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, if we put water in, the risk is if you put water in first,
Right.
or if you put water in while you're adding the powder, that the trailer has a capacity of 20,000 liters no matter what.
Right.
So if you put too much water in, then you'll have you won't get the right mix.
I got you.
So it's just easier to add the powder first and then add the water second. Fred says this telehandler has more has an error. I don't know what this error that I see here in the screen. That's something completely different. I don't know what the heck that is. What error does it have? This error here deals with the traffic lights and multiplayer. Because the there we go. All right, so if you take that over and fill that up with water. Country Girl wants me to play GTA 5.
Grand Theft Auto.
I don't do Grand. That's your deal. I don't need to be taken away from your fun. I tell you what, I won't let her drive anything that I own. I'll tell you that. I've seen her drive those things, those cars. She runs into everything. It's almost like it's required in the game to crash.
So fill it all the way up, right?
Yep, fill her all the way up. At some point you should see it say right mix or liquid fertilizer, but we want to fill it all the way up. Alrighty, I got 2 bags this time. Ed says he thinks making liquid fertilizer is too much work.
Just buy it, right?
Yep. Well, if you look here, so the stock liquid fertilizer is 2,000 liters for $2,400. So it's basically $1,200 a 1,000 liters, or what, $12 or $1.2 a liter. Okay. But
Yep.
if you ignore the cost of the mixer, here we got 4 of these. So let me get the calculator out here. 280 times 4, that's $1,100 for mix. If you can find free water, then you just spend $1,100 to get 20,000 liters of mix. So it's a bit of work, but it's kind of fun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You see how that poor
more realistic.
that poor tractor really struggles.
Yeah, it sure is.
But she's a fun little tractor.
Yes, it is. I like it. Old school, man.
All right, let me pull underneath you.
All right. I'm gonna AFK a minute. I'll be back in a few.
Oh no! He's still on the tractor. Oh, okay. Ed thinks going to 10x speed is too much work. So what's everybody doing tonight? So Grand Thumb, I saw your post over on PCSG, and the way it sounded like you do videos, but then I went to try to find your YouTube channel and I couldn't find one. Do you do videos over on Twitch or something? Am I stuck? No, I'm not stuck. I'm just waiting until Rockhound gets back so I can jump in here and, or we can try to fill our sprayer here. Because I can't fill it. I need him to initiate the fill. I could turn this one off. Okay. That's what I thought, but then I thought you said something about you didn't know if the video had been released or not. I need you to hit I.
Alright, I'm back.
I need you to hit I.
Aye.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is it filling?
It says it's full.
All right, here.
Oh
jump.
no. I'm sorry. Let me jump off. Sorry about that, dude.
You went away from keyboard.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There it goes.
Got off the tractor.
You went away from keyboard, and I'm stuck because I couldn't. It's filling now.
Do nothing. Sorry, folks.
What's his new map, Fabio? Fabio asked if we've seen the new map from Stevie. I really think it's cool, these mixers, the gauge.
Yeah.
The working gauges on them.
Oh, nice. Dropping down. Cool. That is a really good mod.
And then there's a placeable. Where is it? So then there's a placeable in the store. That is a. I don't know. Can you see the? Do you see the? You probably
Plain
don't.
and Simple by Stevie.
Oh, is that? Oh, really? I saw that on. I saw that on a different mod site, and I didn't know that it was a Stevie map. So there's a placeable storage tank, and then there's also a placeable feed mixer, or not feed mixer, but nitro mixer that you could buy. But of course, the mix costs more if you buy it from there than if you buy it for the bags.
Well, that's pretty cool. It's got the PTO up here on top, mixing everything up.
Here, let me turn it on. It should rotate.
It is rotating now.
Yeah, so if you turn on the mixer, you can see the PTO and all that rotate.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
And I think does it rotate down here too? No. It just rotates up there. Alright.
Correct.
Let's see if I can dump 2 bags at once.
Is it doing it?
I don't think.
Like it's only gonna do one at a time, ain't it?
No, the darn trigger's not big enough. So Ed, did you did you lose the Merlot or the mixer?
But I lost it. Bye, guys and girls.
Yeah.
Bye, Henry.
Ed had a problem where his I think he had either a hard drive issue or he had an issue with a very bad mod that wiped out his mods folder and his save game folder.
Oh no.
So you can get the mixer over at PCSG, Ed. So he had to reinstall the game and he basically lost all his mods and.
Oh, that's awful.
There's some talk that there's some bad mods out there that basically have some malware scripting in them that that delete certain things.
Man, you've got to be careful with everything these days.
When you activate them. So the rumor is it's somebody who got fed up with having their mods taken and with someone else taking credit for them.
Right.
Basically put a mod out there that was deliberately malicious for the intent that the person that was doing all of the thievery, if you will,
right,
would get it and basically, you know, mess him up.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, anything that hits the internet hits the internet for everybody. So once it's out there forever. It'll never be.
That's terrible.
It'll never be taken away. So. So now we're going to be mixing up the big old tanker, and I have to say I've not seen what the custom road train tanker the decals look like for liquid fertilizer. So I'm a little interested to see what the stickers are going to look like
on the big one, right?
Yeah. Have you seen what Slurry does?
No.
There's a rather interesting political statement
Really?
They get stuck on the back of the trailer for slurry.
I can only imagine.
And what I find hilarious about it is that the mod author or the mod group,
Yeah.
GTX Mods, that put that out, they're Australian.
Right.
So that basically says that politics are the same everywhere.
Right.
It's all crooked and corrupt and
Yep.
no good.
They're about right.
So I think what we're going to do is we'll put 20,000 liters in the tank there, and then we'll drive stuff up to get spraying.
All right. Well, I got the 2 fertilizers falling Chevrolet.
All right.
I guess you can bring up the semi, I guess.
Okay. Unless you want to flip it. Unless you want me to drive that. And you can bring your semi up.
Alright, that'll work too. Just don't park it in the ditch.
Oh, don't park the truck in the ditch?
Don't park the truck in the ditch. I was playing around on this map earlier today, so waiting for the time clock to hit for the stream, and I got it in some pretty precarious positions up there in the mountains, well, in the hills, in the forestry areas. And I'll tell you what, I didn't have no problem getting through that terrain. I mean, that truck just drove it. I nosed it straight down into the ground, and it crawled right out. Any other truck, it would have never got out.
The pickup?
Yeah.
Fabio says Farmer Andy has some really good mods, and that's very true.
Yes, he does. He does.
He is he's the guy behind the Universal Cote pack, if people didn't know. So he's got that. He's got the Pottinger autoloader, which I just love with a passion. And then he's got the map Hoff Bergman, which is a beautiful masterpiece of map making from the standpoint of ingenuity and functionality. Let's see, maybe you can pull this out.
You mean to pull it up a little bit?
No, try to fill from there. See if it works.
Get my F1 menu up. Refill road train. Let's try the R button. Nothing yet.
Right. Let me get my pipe over here.
Lower ladder's an open fill point. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Now it's open. Should take it. If it'll reach. There we go. Nope. Not wanting to hit it. I mean, I got that one away.
Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, I'm not getting the hit for it.
All right, let's see here. Oh. All right, let's do this. Let's debut a certain tractor. with Michelin with wheel weights.
Oh, no weights.
No weights.
No weights.
Basic version.
Get the full version, but the when you get the wheels, the tires, get the Michelin tires without any weights on it.
All right.
There it is.
You gonna bring it over here?
I can do it.
Did I make up a new word, Duck Zorly, or did you make up a new word? I thought you were picking up that tanker.
Oh. I didn't see you get the tanker, boss.
I need something to drive the tanker. All right, let me fill this up.
I need to open this one up.
Oops. Yeah, I'll try opening it. Should be in.
Yep.
All right, try to fill. Hit R.
Nope.
They don't do anything?
It won't fill, no.
Alright. This will definitely work. Oh, I said ingenuity or something. So this is we're just showing off the entire mod here today.
Yeah.
So this is the cool storage placeable that can store any liquid fertilizer. Because once you've mixed it, the game considers it liquid fertilizer.
Right.
So there's a little gauge here on the center tank, and then there's a little digital readout on the side pod.
Cool. I like that.
Oh, what do we got? We changed it now. What does it say? Liquid fertilizer.
Transport. Cool.
What do we got on the back? Fert Tech.
Tech. Sweet. Alright, we've got 14,199 liters.
Alright, go ahead and fill the rest of it.
I was actually emptying it.
Whoops. I don't want to empty it.
Oh, I know, but once you stopped it, now it's wanting to put it back. So I gotta let it finish and then I'll take it back.
Oh, okay.
Alright, now it's taking it in.
Colby Brown appreciates your American flag on the truck.
Thank you.
Life must be hard being able to do all this modding and stuff. Because you're probably never satisfied with anything. You're always just tweaking stuff.
Well, you know, I'm a stickler for detail. All right, we're full at 20,000 liters. You
All
ready to
right.
hit the road?
You gonna take that and I'll drive these?
Yeah, I'll drive the semi. Big old KW.
Look, they've been
Oh no.
they've been running. They've been sucking up fuel the whole time. All right, now I gotta figure out how to get.
Your hose is still attached to your trailer over there.
Oh, but you're the only one that sees it.
Yeah. Only from one angle.
All right, let's see here. I gotta figure out how to get out. I've never actually driven from the store back to the farm.
Go through. Yeah, don't take that first left. Take the next left.
Go by.
It should get you out that way.
All right, go through the.
If I remember right.
Go by the firehouse, but don't get a red light. Don't get a speeding ticket.
Yeah, don't go through the red light. Don't get a speeding ticket.
Well, I don't see the red light. I don't think the lights don't work in multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I don't want to go over the bridge.
No, you should turn left at the light.
Oh.
Don't take the first left, take the second left.
Alright, well I'll go down this one-way street and go past the police station.
We're heading to field 23, wasn't it? Or backs up to 2.
1 through 19 are plowed.
Alright, so we can go back up to 2, yeah. Start at 1 or 2. There you are.
There we are, alright.
I'm bringing up the rear, boss.
Oh, jerking for some reason. Let's get out of cab. Zorly says the road train pack is so awesome. Go get it from PCSG.
Yes, it is.
Is it over at PCSG? I thought it was.
Hold up.
What?
You should have taken this first left here.
Why is that?
No, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one to get us to field 2 and 1.
Oh, let's just go this way.
Oh, you're gonna take the long way around. Okay.
I never even knew that road existed. You've done all kinds of driving around on this map then.
That's about all I've done. I've started plowing one field so far, but most of it I did driving, trying to familiarize myself with it.
All right. So we've pretty much plowed everything from 19 to field 1. So we'll oh, you know what?
What?
Oh, yeah. The red truck stopped before he hit your truck.
Oh, don't tell me it done in my truck.
The yellow truck plowed in.
Hit the red truck, and then the red truck hit my truck.
Now you notice who's driving the yellow truck.
Yeah.
And then let's see who's driving the. Oh, there's a lady driving the red truck too.
Where you want me to park the semi at?
Oh, wherever you want.
All right. Leave it right here.
All right. All right, country girl. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by and watching for a little bit. Appreciate it.
She likes to play all kinds of interesting shoot-'em-up games and crashing games, I think.
Cool.
She was streaming something about zombie warfare or something on Twitch the other day.
Cool. I'll have to check that out.
She used to not talk, but now she talks on her streams, and they're absolutely hilarious.
Cool.
She gives fabulous color commentary.
Nice.
All right. So we're gonna finally get around to fertilizing, guys.
Get some work done.
45 minutes after we start.
Enough goofing off.
All right, let's hit it. I was going to do a round and then probably try to figure out how to GPS and straight line this thing.
All right, you want to do a double?
Sure, we can do a double.
Double headland.
Yep. So, what do you all think of the new West Coast map? I know Duck Zorly's in love with the thing. He won't. He's probably playing on it right now, watching our stream. I bet.
Probably so.
So while we're waiting for chat to catch up to that question, I really like this truck as a sprayer truck.
Yep.
20,000 liters.
Goes a long way.
Yeah, compared to the self-propelleds, is
Right.
the self-propelleds are like 5,000 or 8,000 liters, and you have to fill them up so often. Now they do have a bigger boom length, but still, it's the fill.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this. I love these. I call them piggybacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. These sprayers are great.
And then what I like about them is that the solid spreader has the same working width as this one.
Right.
So if you do like a course play course, you could just set up a fertilizing course.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you do liquid or solid, it's the same.
It's the same, exactly.
So Duck Zorly says he got busted playing West Coast, but I will forgive him because he's actually setting up the new Three Dudes Gaming Network multiplayer server, which is going to have West Coast on it.
Cool.
Which I will now take the time to plug. Three Dudes Gaming, Three Dudes, the Three Dudes Gaming Network. There's a link in the description to Three Dudes. I encourage everyone, if you haven't signed up, to go check them out or check us out. Duck and I are both Three Dudes, if you will. It's actually the new slogan, which I like, is Three Dudes and a Duck. He doesn't seem to like that for some odd reason, but I think it's very accurate. So Three Dudes has a multiplayer server that we're going to be setting up, and I'm not really sure on the exact details, but I think it's going to be a multiplayer server where we're going to try to have a schedule, maybe, where the dudes, me, Grizzly Bear Sims, possibly Eustace Pharmer, who's these are the Three Dudes, and our fabulous Duck Zorly here, may have some schedule times where we try to be on the server, and it will be a scenario where it's we'll be on playing with each other, and you all as members of Three Dudes will have the capability to come in and join.
Cool.
So it's kind of cool if you
I'll have to try that.
if you've been watching streams and you're always like, man, it would be fun to farm with these guys.
Yep.
That's your opportunity. Did you know the boom lifted up and down on this thing?
Yeah. Yeah, with the mouse.
Yeah. I
Yep.
moved it up because I saw I was kind of penetrating in the dirt. Somehow you're going faster than me.
Yeah, I just had a lag spike and jumped up.
Oh, okay. Duck's putting some details in there in chat. He put a link to the website.
Cool.
It's a website for mature gamers. I won't say adult gamers. I'll say mature gamers because there's plenty of adults that aren't mature,
Exactly.
and there's plenty of not adults that are mature. So We don't need to try to establish an age requirement. It's more of a mature requirement. So we don't put people down. We don't say dirty words because we're mature and we have ways of expressing our opinions other than that. And it's a great place to just hang out and ask questions and everything. Same with PCSG. It's also a very nice site to visit and get familiar with. Rockhound's a member over there.
Yep. Been busy modding lately. I haven't been over there for a while, but I'd like to try out that server.
Alright, let's see here. We're going to
set up your course play and I'll copy it.
We're going to set up, yep, we're going to set up GPS.
Or GPS, I mean, right?
Alright, I got it. I got what's good. You got it?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay.
We're working on it.
Duck Zorly is definitely not mature, but certainly old. Well, I don't know about that. I would say you're old, but maybe half mature. What's the life expectancy of a duck anyway? Because, you know, duck age is probably like 6. You good?
Yeah, go ahead. Say that again, Klein. What was that about the age?
I said duck age. I don't know how old ducks get. So 6 is probably old for ducks.
Could be.
Have you seen the new what is it? The Versa stand? No. There's a new harvester that's in the mod hub. Starts with a V. Let me look real quick. It's going to stop.
Fabio asked if we're seeding today.
Probably not seeding today.
Yeah, we got a lot of fertilizing to do.
We'll probably be seeding next week. Veristan, Duck Zorly can tell me what that fertilizer is, or that harvester is. He just did a mod review on it.
Old enough to hang around and annoy you for a long while.
It's the
versatile.
Versatile. That's it.
Versatile.
So he just did a mod review on that harvester. Seems to be a really good low-cost harvester for kind of a mid-range size.
Okay.
It's got a decent-sized pipe on it, so you can put a fairly decent head on it, I think.
Cool.
Colby's talking. He's talking about duck season in Georgia.
In Georgia?
Yep.
On auto drive, go. Cruise control didn't want to work there.
Oh, really? So speaking of planning, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the map. We're currently fertilizing field 14. We're probably going to put... so let's look at the cow farm up there. We're going to put grass on field 12. We're probably going to put grass on... no, we'll probably put corn on field 13. And we'll probably put grass on field 3. So 3 and 12 will probably hold grass. Field 13 will hold corn. And the corn we're going to chop for our silage for our cows. We will be buying animals, but we're not going to buy them until they're cheap. Because I am cheap. Even though I have $8 million, we're going to spend a ton of money.
Colby, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, that's fine. And so I'm cheap, so we're going to buy cows, but we're going to wait till they're cheap. We're going to put fields 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're basically going to put whatever we need to keep pigs in those fields. We may spread that out over into field 4 and 1, depending on how big our yields look like they might be. Because some of those fields over there by the pig farm are fairly small.
Yeah.
Fields 16, 17, 15, 18, and 19. We're going to put in corn. We're probably going to plow, we're going to try to plow 23, 22, 20, and 21. And we'll probably put soybeans in some of those. Because when we get to the end of the row, I'm going to pull up the planting schedule. We have quite a while of time that we can put soybeans in the ground. We can put soybeans in the ground all the way until day 16 of summer.
Cool.
So basically, once we get the rush of planting what we need to plant before the first day of summer, then we can kind of get back to plowing and continue planting corn, because we can plant that until the 8th day of summer.
Right.
And we can plant soybeans until the 16th day of summer, because we do have the Midwest Geo on.
Right.
So let's look at that. So we have until day 24 spring to put our wheat, barley, and canola. And we have until day 16 of summer to put our soybeans in. And we have until day 8 of summer to put our corn in. And it's not warm enough to do either of those at the moment. Fabio asks, is this map going to be updated again? It will be. The mod author has said that version 3 will be the final version. Right now we're running 2.1, and his goal was to have 2.1 such that when he did update to 3, we wouldn't have to update our save game. So we'll have to see how that works. I don't mind at all, Duck Zorly. I mentioned that you did a review, so it's perfectly fine for you to put a link to it. Problem is that Colby Brown, this duck has ambidextrous wingtips. Oh.
Yeah, you see what he said up there?
Yeah.
If it dies, it flies.
Yeah, I did.
Flies, it dies.
Yeah. It says he shoots back.
Yeah. I got this field knocked out, boss.
Almost. Then we'll just jump over the next one. I'm wondering if Australian ducks have pockets. You know, if they have pouches.
Pouches.
Yeah, like
kangaroos.
Yeah, like the kangaroos and the whatever else is there are that have pouches. Alright, let's shoot over here to field 16.
Alright.
Problem is I don't know where the
Culverts are at. Look for the culverts.
These ditches are too I went to one, but there's no crossing. Oh, looks like I can cross here. There we go.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I still got 17,000 liters of great demand for wool.
Duck Zorly plays World of Tanks.
World of Tank.
I saw a country girl play World of Tanks. It looked like it was a tough thing. Either that or she was just really bad at it. She ended up dying an awful lot.
Do a headland, right?
Yeah, might as well. That was fun.
Alright.
Worked out good.
Yep.
They're called pouches. Ammo racks is what he calls them. Colby, he'll probably fly back upside down because he is from Australia, and he is on the other side of the planet. So he's, you know, he stands on his head. It's also great because they can also tell us how the weather's going to be tomorrow, because they're already living in it. So they're like Doctor Who. They're time travelers.
Oh, look out.
We smacked her. We smacked our booms.
Yeah. Tried to cut it short, but failed miserably.
Alright, well when we do GPS, we're going to come back to this side because this side seems to be fairly straight.
Yeah, it does.
So who else in chat's playing on this map? I asked it every stream because we typically get different people every time.
Mm-hmm.
The Frijola is doing it.
Cool.
Alright, see you later, Fabio.
See you, Fabio.
Tiger Man's thinking about it. I think it's a fun map, and one of the reasons I really like the map is the fields are, I would classify the fields as challenging and advanced. You know, they're not just come in, set up course play, go off into the next thing. They're not so much bring in and do a hired helper and go off into the next thing, because the hired helper may not work because the field definitions aren't really in place. Tiger Man wants Mountain Valley Farm or a real Great Plains map. Are you talking about Mountain Valley, like the little map where you have to make your fields and cut up all the trees? Or is this a different Mountain Valley that I'm not familiar with? I've got standing water over here. You can see it's. I don't know if you can see how clear it is. You can see all the way to the bottom of it. All right, Tiger Man, if you can send me a private message on YouTube. There's a way to do that. I don't really know how, but I know people have done it. The map that you're talking about, the little small Mountain Valley Homestead Edition map, it's been pulled back into kind of a not a public release, but I have obtained permission by the mod author to provide it to anyone that's looking to play on it. He is currently working on an expansion that probably won't be out until 2018, but I do have permission from him. If you are interested, I can give you a link. Oh, okay. I'll respond back to that when we close out our stream here. We're going to go for about another hour, everybody. The goal is to see how many fields we can get fertilized today. And Saturday, when we come back, the goal is going to be to, 1, continue fertilizing, and 2, possibly cultivating, or depending on what seeder we use, possibly seeding. I don't know if the seeder that we're going to use is basically able to do the cultivating.
You got it?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're going to be doing the if we do cultivate, we're going to be using the big bud cultivator.
Nice.
And we're going to have multiple big bud cultivators, just like we have multiple plows. And if we alright, I'm good.
All right.
If we seed, I've got some pretty large John Deere seeders that are almost as big as the big bud seeders, but they don't require near as much horsepower to pull. So we'll probably use those.
Quick AFK, I'll be right back.
All right. Keith Cat says he's trying to get the small spinnery trigger to work with the big PJ trailer. I have to say I haven't had to do that, basically because I haven't had any sheep yet. The one, oh god, yeah, that's the one I've got. I did already, just got a reference, okay. That's cool, Tiger Man. Like I said, if I've got the message from you, I'll get you the link. Hey, Maddie, how you doing?
Good morning. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Spectre started playing Serenity Valley today.
Well, thank you.
Which version did you start? You forgot to drop your spray.
I did.
You got all excited about Serenity Valley and you dropped the stop.
Yeah, I heard my name pop up.
You forgot to start your spray.
Which version of Serenity Valley did you get? Are you playing?
We're waiting for chat to catch up.
Yep.
Because if you see the stream, then you see where we are.
Yeah.
You haven't even forgotten to start spraying yet.
Production. Oh, so that's Rise of Industry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
You did
Hope you like it.
Did a wonderful job on blending all those industries into the map.
Thank you.
You know, because I mean the map was done, and then you added the industries, and you reworked the map, and you reworked the industries, so they just flow like they've always been there.
Well, it was very time consuming, and I mean, I still play it. I love it. You just got version 5 of Serenity Valley? Cool. Well, version Serenity Valley 2, the Rise of Industry, that's version 2.1, I think, is the last version that I've published.
Okay.
That's the one that's got the industry in it. Version 5, I don't believe, has the industry.
I think version 5 of the original map is where you put the industry in.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you decided to just make a whole new release.
Yeah, that's when I changed the name. I did a couple more updates and changed it to version Serenity Valley 2, the Rise of Industry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think I added the hops into it and then the brewery and whatnot. Yeah, it's on modhoster.com. So just type in Serenity Valley, you should be able to find both of them. Version 4.1 is the one Farmer Klein did the Let's Play series on, and then I think version 5 came out after that, and then the Rise of Industry after that. Version 2.1 is the latest one. And I appreciate y'all playing my map. Thank you.
I'll put links in the chat when I get to the end of this run.
Okay.
Then if you want to finish off 15.
Yeah, I'll
while I'm putting the links in. All right. I have links here in a momento.
I've noticed it on a couple other websites too, but the one that I put up for publication is at Mod Hoster.
The one we know, the one we know that's not tainted, possibly.
Right. Is yeah. If you see Serenity Valley on any other site other than Mod Hoster, I did not put it there. Okay.
So the first link I put in there is for Rise of Industry. The second link is for version 4.1, which is the non-industry version.
Which is the one that you did the Let's Play series on. Yeah.
Right, right.
Or me and you actually met.
We did.
That's when me and Farmer Klein hooked up.
You messaged me one day saying thank you for doing a video on your map.
Yep.
And
I had no idea it would take off like it did. I think version Serenity Valley, the original map, version 5, I think all of those updates and everything has got almost 10,000 downloads.
Wow.
And yeah, and the Rise of Industry, last time I looked, I think it's right at 4,000 downloads.
It's pretty popular.
I had no idea, and that was my very first map I ever made.
So yeah, 4.1 is what I based the series on, the 50 episode series that I did. Now I did tweak the map a little bit. I took out field 13, I think. Not due to superstition. That was just a nice small map or small field, and I put some production stuff down there. So
yeah. And what do you mean by Doug Zorly? What do you mean? Do I regret it? Regret what?
You regret it then? I don't know what he regrets.
I don't understand what you're asking there, bud.
He's probably making a joke saying you regret meeting me.
Oh no.
That's his humor.
That's your humor. I got you, bro.
I bet you when Chad catches up, that's what he's going to tell you. See, I told you. And then here in a little bit, he's going to say something smart back because we figured it out.
All right, I'm finally coming up behind you. Sorry for finding that.
Spectre, you didn't hijack nothing. This is a shared stream between me and Rockhound. I brought him in because he's my buddy. He's my online buddy. We met, and we've done. If you watch my series over on Serenity Valley, which I encourage you to do, because hey, it's my videos.
It's awesome,
right? I want you to watch my videos, right? You'll see that on episode 40, I bring him in for a kind of a seasons launch. We bring seasons into the map on episode 40. And then for the last few episodes of the series, we bring him in to do some starring roles. And on episode 50, he is the star of the show.
Yeah.
We basically time warp to Serenity Valley 2. I do some pretty fancy editing to bring lots of the farm equipment that we used on the other map in.
Thanks, Doug.
And a bunch of other things. So,
well, glad you found a Spectator 51. Farmer Klein's a great guy. He puts out some really good videos, very informative videos at that.
There were, when I was looking to do my very first series, which was the Serenity Valley series, I'm a kind of a guy that doesn't like to do stuff that everybody else does.
Right.
And there were lots of people playing lots of maps. But most of the maps they were playing were, there was probably 5 maps that most people were playing. So I looked for a map that I liked from one of the map videos that I did, and I had narrowed it down to Serenity Valley or Great Country. Well, Great Country is is supposedly an American-based map. I mean, the house has the American flag flying over it, but everything's written in German. So it's a German-American map.
Right.
And if I played it, I would want to go in and translate everything and basically change all the screens and all the cell point names. So since you had already reached out to me about doing the video,
right, when you did your first impressions video.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I'll reach out to Rockhound and see what he thinks about doing a video series on your map. And you were all for it, so I was like, well, we won't worry with trying to do any of this translation and editing of Great Country to make it more American.
And I look forward to every time Farmer Klein invites me to come play. You know, I'm gonna be here at every chance I get.
You come on over and join us over at Three Dudes, and you can.
I'm going to.
You can play with the infamous Duck Zorly.
Yeah.
But
keep me posted on what's going on, because you know me, I'm always tweaking on my mods, and I'm still working on my new map too. So sometimes you won't hear from me for a month or so, because I'm buried neck deep in my new map. So
yeah.
And then I'll get to a point where it's I need a break from this for a while, and then I'll go back to playing for a little bit, you know.
Now I know you don't want to give too much away about the map, but is there anything you're willing to, or you want to share about it?
Well, it's in a U.S. map. It's you know, based on where I live, not where I'm from, but where I currently live and have lived for the past 20 some years, about 21 years, here in Mississippi. I've been working on it before this map was released, as far as I know, but this is based up further north than where I'm at. I'm just on the northern tip of Mississippi, and it's down in the delta what I'm looking at working on. So it's, you know, you got your bluff and you got the river, but in the section of the map that I'm looking at working on is not really gonna, the river's not gonna be in it. The Mississippi River is close to where I'm at, but I'm making a 4X map of the area, and it's not big enough to reach the Mississippi River, because we got Arkansas just across the bridge to the west of us, and I was kind of wanting to implement that into it, but I wanted to implement the bluff, okay? And that's from where the bluff comes in, getting all the way to the river. There's not enough room on the 4X map, and if it was a 16X map, maybe. But it's not completely flat. I mean, you think of a delta, you think of, you know, flatlands, or plains, but it's got some hills, it's got some creeks, it's got some smaller rivers, it's got trains going through it, a lot of back dirt roads, country roads. There's an actual fish farm here close to where I live that they have farm-raised catfish. I'm gonna try and implement that into it. Probably gonna not be a whole lot of industry, more farming and some you know, logging. I'll get some logging in there too, and a few factories. I'm not gonna go all out with factories like I did on Serenity Valley.
I got GPS if you want to grab it.
Yep. Let me get my GPS up.
So, you know, when
Gotcha.
When Duck said you were to start a show, he was really trying to slight me. Then Spectre says he likes my style of doing map videos. Thank you very much. I do try to go in and do a little bit of reconnaissance, I call it, on a map before I jump in and just do a video on it. So I want to understand how things are, where things go, how things work. I don't necessarily play the map. If I played the map, I would probably be putting a video out once every 3 weeks. But I do go around and explore things. If the map, like this map here, I felt this map needed a bit more treatment to the video, so I actually I shot that map over about 4 or 5 days, or the videos for this map over 4 or 5 days, and I did segments where I just, you know, show you the farms, and then I added the animals in and tried to basically show you where all the triggers were. And I was a little wrong about the straw trigger for the pigs. I still am a little disturbed about that. The straw trigger for the pigs is actually on the outside of the pig barn. On the left side, if you're facing the pig barn as you unload the pigs, the straw trigger is on the left, on the outside of the barn, about halfway down. I thought it was over where you feed the pigs. It basically was all one trigger. Look at that sunset. Off, you've got
awesome.
You've got the various colors at the base of the horizon. You've got the blues there at the top. You've got the sun. We keep this up, we're gonna have the moon come back out.
Yep. Like we got this one wrapped up. One more pass ought to get it.
Alright, and we still have let's see here, I've got 14,000 liters.
I'm at 13.9, right there with you.
Alright, you want to jump over on 18?
Sure.
I'll come join you.
Alright. This one's pretty large.
It's a nice sized field.
Yeah.
That one took me a little while to plow.
You had 3 plows going though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Want to follow me?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'll get to follow you this time. Following's more difficult.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Following's harder than leading.
Yeah, you know me. Yeah, because it's hard to see. Just once the sun starts going down, it's hard to see the line. For me, it is anyway.
Yeah, for leading, you just kind of keep the edge on the edge of the field.
Yeah.
Zorly says he doesn't do map videos because he wouldn't do them justice, he feels, and that's why I don't really do mod videos or mod reviews. I had watched probably a half-dozen mod reviews of the custom road train pack by GTX, and then I watched Duck's mod review, and he's the first person to basically say you hit in to open the top lid and the ladders on the tanker fold down.
Yeah.
He was the first person to show that and talk about it. And I'm like, holy cow, that is so awesome.
Wow.
That you
have to check some of them out.
That you have animated ladders that flip down.
Yep.
You know, so you can climb up there and look in the access patch or access hatch.
I'm gonna have to join his channel for sure.
You probably didn't see his threat about your new map.
No, I didn't.
He insisted that it had to have plenty of grass so that his fleet of big M's could mow.
It's gonna have plenty of grass.
He's the self-appointed Lord of Grass.
Cool.
He
It probably won't be ready till mid-18. I tell you, there's a lot of work to do yet.
He posts pictures of his grass capades, where he'll have the like 10 road train flatbeds all loaded up with grass bales.
Oh my goodness.
He'll do follow me with like 5 big M's.
Now that's some grass cutting there.
And then he'll have a fleet of balers that come in behind it and bale it all up.
Wow, I love that big M. It's a great mower. I just hit the border about 5 feet in front of the trees.
Yeah,
when I made that corner.
The collision wall is a fair way off of the tree curtain.
It's about 2 or 3 meters in for sure.
20 flatbeds and 5 big M's is his current fleet size.
Yeah, that new grass only map. I can make you one of those. That'd be easy. You want it all flat, or you want a bunch of hills on it?
You got your headlights on? I turn mine on.
Yeah, mine are on.
There's the moon. Oh my gosh.
Is the moon out?
The moon is out.
There it is, right above the sun.
We got the sunset, we got the moon, we got some stars peeping through, and we got an airplane in the sky.
Oh, there is an airplane.
What more could you ask for?
Wow.
Other than making sure you don't drive off the map.
I just turned to look at the moon, okay, and I'm clipping through the ground.
Look, now you're just dumping fertilizer on the ground.
And wasteful, ain't I? Oh, I had a lag spike. Hang on. Yeah, now I got the sun in my eyes. I can't see a darn thing. Wow. I can't see the edge of the field, man.
So I made somebody's day over at PCSG with respect to the Big M the other day, because he was commenting about using there's a Vicon hay bob mod that's a 1.9 meter tedder.
Wow.
And you may think to yourself, what good is a 1.9 meter tedder?
Yeah.
Other than for like real little piddly old equipment. Well, and it's a 3-point hitch tedder. And,
heck.
and Duck Zorly's done this too. Is you take the Big M.
Yeah.
You take one 3-point hitch lifter from the Big Bud pack. Then you take the hay bob and you hook it up to that. And you hook all that together. And you now have an instant hay making machine.
Oh, heck.
Because you got the giant cut path of the Big M.
Right.
It windrows it, and then right behind you, you have the little old 1.9 meter tedder that actually windrows also. So basically, as you're driving around the map mowing grass, you're basically tedding the grass at the same time.
Alright, I just lost the edge of the field. Alright, I got it. I think.
Yep. Look at that.
Oh, that looks awesome. You're gonna have to fast forward through the night, bud.
Alright. Kick it up. It got dark.
It got real dark. Oh my god, look at all them stars.
Oh, now it got foggy and light. Oh my gosh. The fog rolled in. We're going to drive off the map.
Oh no. Left turn, Clyde.
I see you. What was that? What was that? Anyway, but whatever.
Every which way but loose.
There you go.
And any which way you can. Right
Yeah.
turn, Clyde. Left turn, Clyde.
Yep. The monkey or whatever he was.
Yeah.
Orangutan or something.
Orangutan, yes. 12 rib, just like you and me. 8 a whole box of Oreo cookies. Are you going around me?
Oh yeah. The boom didn't close in time. I was going to set up GPS and then
Thank you.
I had to find the edge of the field so I could set it up. And then we'll go up 2 rows. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, that's it.
Got it?
Alright.
Alright.
So we already did that one. Whoa, your boom's out.
Oh, sorry.
We're gonna do that one. We already did that one. So we'll start here.
And I'll go to the next one over, right?
Yep.
Oh, look out for the ditch.
Oh, we're gonna need to get the tow bar mod out.
Nope, I made it. Oh, GPS, thank you.
Alright, Maddie, I'll see you later.
Bye. Thanks for coming out and joining.
So Duck Zorly, tell me about Plain and Simple. What's the deal with this map? I don't have a video on the Hey Bob system. I'm sure Duck Zorly could make one up since he's Lord of Grass and all things Big M. Oh, where is... Okay. So I'm gonna swing my mirror out so I can keep track of you. Oh, there you are.
I'm right behind you, to your left.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
What?
They turned off the lights.
Oh no, it's dark.
The cloud and the rain went away, which
I'm
actually
not seeing any of that. Well,
well,
I'm
actually-
seeing it now. I see it now on the stream, okay, but I didn't see it in the game at all.
Oh yeah, because I think that's a multiplayer glitch. With seasons, is you don't necessarily see the weather.
Ah,
Yeah, so it was pitch black for you the whole time.
yeah, it's been pitch black ever since you get the time speed up.
All right. All right, let me cut in front of you. So you remember these trucks have adjustable mirrors?
Yeah.
I hit the fold button.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna stay behind you because I'll get stuck. Not hit the.
Well, you just hit me.
I was just gonna lower my boom so you can get around me. Hey, here comes the sun.
Uh-oh.
So,
Gotta
now
turn
it
off
starts
this.
skiing again.
Turn off the radio before I get hit with some copy protection.
Copyright infringements.
Yeah, I was trying to turn the clock down. Now, oh look, we got cloudy,
Overcast.
overcast skies with the moon. I don't know if you see overcast.
I can see a little bit overcast. Oh, there's the plane. I thought I heard a plane on this map, but I never seen it. Now
Yeah,
I
you'll see
it.
the stream here in a bit. So it's plain and simple map he was making for someone. Most likely will be his last map, community map. Small size, all square and rectangular fields. Basic production facilities. Is this what you call the monstrosity, the big kahuna mowing method?
Bring on the show.
Duck Zorly's got a mowing monstrosity that I call.
Oh, okay.
It's an abomination of all things mowing.
Wow.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It is absolutely horrible. And I need to wait for chat to catch up to know if that's what he calls the big kahuna.
I bet he can cut some grass though, huh?
Oh, he cuts grass with it.
Yes, that's the big kahuna.
Oh my gosh.
Not my name for it.
So he takes a tractor. He takes some Lemkin cultivator frame or something.
Yeah.
Then he takes 2 New Holland disc binds and hooks up to the Lemkin.
Wow.
And then I think he has like the triple mower in the front.
Dang.
And he's got like, I don't know, a 20 some, 30 some meter mowing width or something ridiculous. Because the 2 disc binds, you can control the swing on them.
Yeah.
So you can swing them out, swing them in if you need to widen it or get narrow. And yeah, it's a mowing monstrosity.
Wow. Just wait till you see my trailer set up.
I can't wait to see this. It's whatever it takes to get the maximum mowing. It's only 18 meters. Oh. Well, what's the big M's like 12 something?
Maybe 20.
So imagine mowing a swath almost as wide as our fertilizer width here.
Oh my goodness, no. You'd have to have a really big field to use it on. You can't.
Grand Thumb asks, with Seasons mod, does hay deteriorate overnight after you cut the grass and turn it before you can bale it? Yes.
Yes, it will.
Anything on the ground will, at midnight, will have a layer disappear. I had a whole field of hay just poof on me during the mod contest. So anything on the ground at midnight will lose 1 layer. Hay bales will not deteriorate unless they get wet. If you're on a map that does not have the snow mask, then you don't have to worry about that, because Seasons doesn't know what is inside and what is outside. So hay and straw bales don't rot because they don't know if they got wet or not. But if you have a map with the snow mask, then if you have a bale that is outside when it rains, it will lose capacity. When the bale technically dries out, it will stabilize. So it won't deteriorate away to nothing. But grass bales will definitely deteriorate down to nothing over a period of 2 days. And I assume if you left a hay bale out for the entire duration and you got a bunch of rain on it, then it would deteriorate away to nothing.
Yep. It's like in reality.
So I think I'm fertilizing something that's already been fertilized, but I can't see, so we're just going to keep on.
I turned around and came up behind you. I had to back up and move over a lane.
Yeah. You're going to hit the edge of the field because you're at the point where the field narrows.
Yep. I see it now. Check your map. I think this might be done.
I don't know.
Oh, still got one little corner up there in the top.
Yep.
Push and turn around, head back that way. Check the next row over.
Oh, now we got the Aussies fighting over each other.
Oh, gotta make the turn before you hit the... Go ahead.
No. You're the one still dumping liquid. Hurry up!
Hey, I didn't pay for it. I'm just here to help, man.
Whatever, it doesn't cost me anything.
I'm not union.
We're gonna see if we can get a little more daylight here.
Alright, I'm at the end of the... Yeah, we got maybe one and a half more passes back here. You turn around, I'll go grab the last tail end of it.
There we go.
Yeah, this is the last of it right here.
See, this field didn't take long at all.
No, it's not that bad when it's daylight, when I can see. I love the effects at night and the graphics and everything, but it can't work in the dark, man.
Yep. Yeah, if I could skip nights, I would, but
Can't do it. Not multiplayer, huh?
apparently not.
Alright, which way we heading next?
Field 19.
Let's see. Where is that?
Any field that's not fertilized, we can hit.
Figure out where we're at. 19, way back. That's right next one over.
There's a big ditch there.
Yeah, there's a lot of those around.
I did get the Class 5000 stuck in the ditch last stream.
Yep. Back over here, the main road, I guess you would call it.
If Spectre's still in chat, I think he mentioned that he came. Somebody else referred him over to the channel, so I'm a little curious who that might be. Just to
yeah, from another YouTuber.
Yeah, just to give him a little, just give the other guy a little thanks.
Alright, where is, there it is. I think, no, it's not it. Maybe it is this field.
Field 19.
Yeah, I'm looking for the...
We gotta turn down that road. There's apparently an exit out of field 18 over here too.
Pretty steep.
Oh no!
I was trying to get you stuck.
I know what you were trying to do. Okay, thanks for letting me know. No, that's fine. I asked.
Kentucky Farmer. I've seen a couple of his videos.
That's cool.
I think I'm following Kentucky Farmer, I think.
Kentucky Farmer is the one that did the video to show me how to customize that cargo bull.
Oh, okay.
I followed his video on customizing the cargo bull.
Cool.
Looks like we missed a little patch there when I was plowing.
Probably one of your hired helpers.
Probably was. So guys, we're going to finish this field off and then we're going to call it a stream. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and
definitely
spending some quality time with us. I tell you, I was feeling a bit down last night and this morning, but I knew that I was going to be streaming tonight with Rockhound and with you all, and that kind of got me through the day. And
I was thinking about it dang near all day today.
I was looking forward to it. So
Me too.
anytime I come in to chat with you guys, it always helps me. Brings me out of any funk I might have gotten myself into.
Get y'all ready to do it all again tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow I gotta do some 24 days work over on Churn Farms. And I gotta try to pound out a couple map videos tomorrow and the weekend. I've only got one video in the can, so to speak. Typically I like to have 3 or 4 videos done.
Right. Stay ahead of the game.
Luckily I've been able to pretty much do 2 map videos every day or every week for the last 5 or 6 months.
Great.
And one of the reasons I can do that is if I'm ahead a little bit, then I can be kind of picky because I don't want to bring just any map into the channel. I look at probably about 10 maps a week on average, and I obviously only bring you 2. So there's a lot of maps that I reject pretty quick when I look at them, and I only want to bring in the stuff that's really good, that I think is really good, that I like, that's error free for the most part. This map has got some errors in it, but a couple of those errors are kind of related to that traffic light script.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's beta, I'll kind of forgive that a little bit. And the fact that it's just a darn awesome map.
Right.
But yeah, I got a couple maps I need to do.
I was noticing Spectre 51's comment there about Kentucky Farmer, his courseplay tutorials. I watched a few of those myself. Very, very helpful there, because when I first started using courseplay, I didn't know what I was doing. And I believe I got him to watch a couple of his videos as well for that.
Okay.
Helped out a lot.
Alright, we're going to go north, south, or east, west, whichever direction it is. Now that we
yeah, I think this edge right here is probably your straightest edge.
Yep.
Like,
let's go ahead and line this on up. Up to 43 degrees. Alright.
alright, I got it. Looks like y'all missed some more up here.
Yeah, you know, but I figure
Them
if
dang,
I
them
figure
dang union workers.
if I got 99% of the field, I'm thinking that's good.
You'll still get a good yield out of it.
So I'm just I've got a low profile. I'm looking across the field, right at the field level,
Yeah.
and I'm seeing that the field is definitely not flat.
No, it's
It
not.
looks flat, but if you get way low and you look at it as the truck drives across it,
Right.
you can see it's got some different little levels to it.
Yes, it does.
And what I think is cool is the guy that made the map did all of the terrain sculpting by freehand.
Right.
You know, a lot of
he didn't pull a map off of the Google map.
yeah, a lot of people that do area specific maps pull that DIM thing, whatever DIM stands for.
Right.
Which I guess is the terrain height.
Yeah, that's your terrain. Yeah, your terrain heights map.
You know, and they pull that and they just kind of plop it down on top of the map, and then I guess you can trace the field outlines and other things. But no, apparently he laid this all out by hand. He said.
That's how I did Serenity Valley, and that's how I'm doing my new map too.
So GBS is Grizzly Bear Sims. He is a fellow YouTuber. His channel link is in my description. He is a fellow Three Dudes admin. Up. I was against the map curtain. The invisible map wall.
Yeah. For boundaries.
So Grizzly Bear Sims has several courseplay tutorials. He explains very well what he's doing. He goes very slow. I think I have a problem of talking too fast sometimes. And then I'll watch their videos and I'll say, oh man, I really need to slow down talking. But his videos are really cool.
Yeah.
I used his videos to learn how to do multi-equipment courseplay. So I like to do a courseplay course with 2 harvesters.
Okay, yeah.
On a field.
I get to do that.
I used his tutorials to basically learn how to like run, let's say, a forage harvester on one course, and then set up 2 or 3 forage wagons or tippers to basically run between the forage harvester and the BGA.
Cool.
To almost fully courseplay automate the BGA process.
That's awesome.
Duck Zorly is running a contest. I will pitch it since he won't, because he's so polite.
Hi, Maxie. Maxie says hello.
How you doing, Maxie? Duck Zorly is running a contest on his channel. When he reaches the magical 100 subscribers, he has Duck promised to give away a Steam copy of either Farm Sim 17, American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim, or there might be something else in the mix now. He mentioned maybe a 4th title, but I forget. Oh, I think it was the Platinum DLC. He'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I'm fixing to go over there and subscribe as soon as I get down here. I'm gonna follow you, Duck.
You can listen to his really cool Australian accent.
Yeah, the DLC is what he just said.
Yep. Us Americans think Australians sound cool and have a cool accent. I suspect Australians think we just sound stupid.
Y'all don't sound stupid. Well, Farmer Klein, I believe we about got this one wrapped up too.
Yep.
There's one more spot up there by the road where we came in at.
Yep, we'll get that, and then we're going to call it.
It looks like you got the rest of this one, right?
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
do.
turn around and go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that little spot plot up there by the road.
So I don't know if I don't know if Spectre's question's geared towards us, or if it's geared toward Duck Zorly, and state he's implying as in the country. But I am in Virginia. Rockhound is in Mississippi. See, we got
Tiger Man is number 69. Subscribe to Duck.
We got 6 fields fertilized today.
In an hour and 15 minutes.
Not bad, since we spent 45 minutes playing with the mixer.
Well, not bad at all.
Alright, so we got where's the
It's about midway. Yeah, about midway down this edge over
we
here.
gotta circle back.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where the semi was parked. That's over by 15.
Over there by 15, yeah.
We'll top off and then
Yeah, I'm down to just under half a tank. 8,141 liters.
I'm better than you. I'm at 86.75.
Well, you know me, I'm driving around spraying nothing, so.
Spectre's in Virginia.
Virginia.
Maybe he acknowledged that I sound Virginian. Therefore he said, "Where are you in the state?" Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe I sound Virginian.
Virginian.
Grand Thumbs in Southeast Texas.
Southeast Texas. You didn't get hit by that hurricane, did you?
Duck Zorly is in Sydney.
Kansas.
He's right next to
Tiger Man in Kansas.
he's right next to Dory. And the Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can you film from both sides?
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Alright. So if you look at the back of this tanker,
Yeah.
you see the ladders?
Yeah. I noticed that when I was moving earlier.
Yeah, now they're flipped up.
Up. Yep. That's cool.
You let me drive this tanker, or you drove this tanker with the ladders down, man.
I didn't close it up.
Surprised you didn't rip them off.
You're right.
Oh. Well, I think when you started filling, I stopped filling.
It wouldn't let me fill.
Alright, we'll
Go ahead.
I'm filling now. We'll fill them up. And I might off camera fill this tanker up.
Yeah, I'm filling up now too. You still filling?
No, I'm full.
Okay.
Grand Thumb says he fared well with the hurricane.
Well, good. Glad to hear it.
We got
Chicago transplant.
we got
I'm an Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona transplant, Mississippi myself.
we got to be thinking about the Floridians now. They got the mega monster coming down on them.
Yeah. All right. The tanker's empty and I'm not full. 16,816.
Oh, you're close.
Yeah.
There's the classic hose that won't disconnect in multiplayer.
All right, you seeing mine now?
Yeah. No, I see the truck, the trailer.
Oh.
Multiplayer. Alright, I'm gonna run this. Has this got passenger script?
That one does not, no.
Alright, I'm gonna run
put passenger script in my truck and that truck.
I'm gonna run this back to the shop.
we can't do some crazy driving.
He's saying he's from Chicago, and that's why he doesn't know what a Virginian's supposed to sound like. Well, I'm originally from Maryland. Well, not originally. Yeah, I'm from Maryland, more or less. That's where I grew up. My family, on my mother's side, is from West Virginia. So I would say probably part of my accent is. Oh, I hear the Jake brake on this thing. Don't go down over that cliff. You'll be stuck forever. So probably part of my accent is West Virginian-ish. The rest of it is probably Maryland and Virginianized. There's the hose. I'm just following you. Like I said, I haven't driven to the shop. I've just teleported. In fact, I get a kick out of hearing my mother talk because she talks about the tagger. She talks about a tagger all the time.
Tagger?
As in Tony the Tagger.
Tony the Tagger. Wow, their hose is still hooked up to that truck.
It is. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming out, and there's your horn. Thanks for coming out and being a part of the stream. Guys. And we'll be back on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go over there and hook up with Duck. I'll
get him channeled.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him in my channels. So, Farmer Klein, I appreciate it again. Thanks, and I will see you Saturday for sure.
All right, no problem. Thanks for coming out, and until next time, guys.
Thank you.
Happy farming.